Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and the lecture series of the ASP.NET using C#. In this session, we will see the how do we use a two-dimensional array in C#. In the previous video, I had explained you about how to create a one-dimensional array in C#. It is also possible we can create a two-dimensional array in C#. So what is two-dimensional array? So it consists of single dimensional arrays. मतलब इसमें बहुत सारे single dimensional arrays रहेंगे as its element. So that will become a two-dimensional array. Any single dimensional arrays are there. Right? We pass this single dimensional array in two-dimensional arrays. So it will create a structure which is like a table. Right? In this we have a rows and columns. So simple 2D array is an array which contain rows and columns in the data type. Now the syntax to create a two-dimensional array is same as one-dimensional array. Only this ये जो part है this comma, right, is added in the syntax of one-dimensional array. So this comma indicates it is a two-dimensional array. So first we write a data type and then name of the array, new data type. Again here we pass number of rows and column. तो example देखेंगे हम लोग. Data type is your integer, then box bracket, that is your subscript. Within subscript we write a comma and then array name is any user defined name. Therefore हम लोग इसको लिखेंगे num. Then new data type, again we pass the data type. And rows, I am giving a 2 rows and 2 columns. That means 4 elements are stored in two-dimensional array. 2 rows और 2 columns अगर हम लोग लेंगे तो 4 एलिमेंट उसमें हम लोग स्टोर कर सकते हैं. Okay, now we demonstrate the use of two-dimensional array. So again, to use a two-dimensional array, there are 3 steps. We have to first declare the two-dimensional array using its syntax. So now the syntax is you have to first type a data type, then box bracket, subscript, comma, the array name equals to new data type, and I am giving 2, 2. So this is my two-dimensional array having 2 rows and 2 columns. Again, the next step is same, right? The initialization of 2D array. So now since we have a rows and columns in 2D array, therefore we initialize the array like this 0, 0. That means 0th row, 0 column. I am storing 2, 10. Then 0, 1, which is the second column, equals to 20. Then num of 1, 0, which is my second row, first column. Then I am giving a value as 30. Then num of 1, 1, again 40. In this way we initialize the two-dimensional array. The third step, again we display the 2D array. Display two-dimensional array. So to display two-dimensional array we write first I equals to 0, I less than 2 and I plus. So this is the for loop for handling the rows. Now we also requires the second for loop, that is for column. We start from again 0 and there are 2 columns and then j plus. So these 2 for loops are used to display the array elements. Then console dot write line, and then we print num of I, j. Semicolon. This is a code which is basically demonstrate the declaration, initialization and display of two-dimensional array. And just execute this code. So you can see here, right, debugging start हो गया है. Just wait for some time. This is an output 10, 20, 30 and 40. So now we can print this output in a matrix form. So for that we have to write console.write. हम लोग को console.write लिखना है and then we just put a slash t so that each element in the two-dimensional array have a tab. There is a space, and after the for loop we write console.write line for the next line, and at the top we also print console.write line 2 cross 2 matrix elements are. Now we again execute this code. As we can see here, 2 cross 2 matrix, and the output is like a matrix. We have a 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is all about two-dimensional array.